Water is the #1 nutrient in our diets. Today I'm going to share information on how hydration can help with your well-being and health, and also my top tips on staying hydrated. Hello my dear friends and welcome. My name is Vicki and this is Even So It Is Well. Today we're going to talk all about hydration and health. If you're excited to learn how hydration can help your health and well-being, please hit the thumbs up button, the like button under this video. Before we begin, I would like you to pause the video and go pour yourself a nice tall glass of water. Today we're going to drink water throughout the video. Welcome back. If you have poured yourself a glass of water, please take a water break. This video is part of a series I'm doing on easy life hacks to help with well-being and health. Just because we're diagnosed with MS or any other chronic illness, it doesn't mean that we're not in control of our health. There's so much that we can do to help control our own health and well-being. And today I'm going to talk all about hydration and how it can help us. And also make sure you stay till the very end where I share my top tips on how to stay hydrated. So how does staying hydrated help us? First, when we're hydrated, it can help with fatigue and depression. Did you know that up to 80% of MS patients suffer from depression? And simply by being adequately hydrated, we can relieve some of that depression and also relieve our fatigue. Fatigue is probably the #1 complaint of MS patients, and it only takes about 20 minutes for a glass of water to get absorbed and help relieve some of that fatigue and depression. Also, when we're well hydrated, our red blood cells get a boost, and it makes us feel better. Staying well hydrated also helps our brain volume. Did you know that the human brain is 75% water? And did you know that MS patients can lose brain volume up to 10 times faster than people without MS? So do your brain a favor and stay well hydrated. Another benefit to staying well hydrated is it increases our metabolism and can help with weight loss. That's a really big bonus in my book. So when we're well hydrated, our metabolism revs up and we feel better and we burn calories more efficiently. A lot of MS sufferers also have a hard time with heat sensitivity. And if we stay well hydrated, we can cool ourselves from the inside out and have less of that sensitivity and feel a lot better. Staying well hydrated also helps our immune system. When our immune system is stabilized because we're well hydrated, we're less likely to get sick. And who wants to get sick? Staying well hydrated also helps with constipation. Many MS sufferers have problems with constipation or urinary tract infections, and staying well hydrated will help with the constipation and help move that waste out of our bodies. We don't want that waste hanging around. We want to clean it out as quickly as possible, and staying well hydrated will do that. Also, we're less likely to get urinary tract infections or UTIs if we stay well hydrated. Now, I know it's counterintuitive to drink a lot if you have urinary or incontinence problems, but when you don't drink enough, your urine gets concentrated and it gets more acidic. And this more acidic urine can irritate your bladder and make you have to go more frequently, or make you feel like you have to go more frequently. And it also can lead to urinary tract infections, which can also lead to more MS symptoms. So do your body a favor and drink more water or stay more hydrated. So how much water a day should you be drinking? Well, it's not really cut and dry. When I did my research on this, I found a lot of different opinions on how much we should be drinking throughout the day. And I guess a good rule of thumb is about half your body weight in ounces. So if you weigh 150 pounds, then you should be drinking 75 ounces of fluid every day. So how do you know if you are dehydrated? Some of the signs of dehydration are fatigue, hunger. You might think you're hungry when you're really thirsty. Dry eyes, dry mouth, and also something called tenting. If you take the skin on the back of your hand and you pinch it, and then let it go, it should spring right back. If it stays tented, that means you're probably dehydrated. One of the myths that's out there, that is, if you have dry skin, you're dehydrated. And that's not necessarily true either, because you can get dry skin from overwashing or overusing your hands or overworking. And it can also come from the environment. Once we get into the colder months, we turn the heat on in our house and our skin gets dry. It doesn't necessarily mean that we're dehydrated. So my top tips for staying hydrated. Space your drinks out throughout the day. This is how I usually do my drinking throughout the day. I start with 12 ounces of water as soon as I wake up. Then I have 2 cups of half caffeine coffee. Be careful with the caffeine. If you take in too much caffeine, it acts as a diuretic. I have a seltzer with lunch, a midday tea or herbal tea. Here's another tip. Use a larger mug. This mug is considerably bigger than my coffee mug, so my herbal tea has a lot of fluid in it. I usually have a seltzer with dinner and a glass a couple of hours before bedtime. Another way to increase your hydration is to eat foods that have high water content. Here's a list of foods and their associated water content. I will also have a PDF of this list of foods that's in the description below that you can click on and download. Another way to make sure that you get the water that you need throughout the day is to get a container that holds the amount of water that you want to drink. And every morning fill up that container and drink it throughout the day until it's gone. You can also set an alarm on your phone. Figure out how often you want to have a glass of water or something else to drink and set that alarm on your phone, and every time it goes off, go and drink. Time for another water break. If you don't like drinking plain water, try carbonated water. Just make sure that there's no sugar or artificial sweeteners in it. Or you can put a lemon in your water, or a lime, or you can put in some berries, or you can put in a slice of ginger, or a slice of cucumber. These are all great options to spice up your water just a little bit. The question of the day is, do you have any tips to share with us on how you increase your hydration? Please leave it in the comments below. I love the community that we're building here, and I'd love to get your feedback and your comments. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe and also hit the notifications bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Thanks. Bye-bye.